Okay, here's part 2 of this scrapbook. Beautiful images. Here's Mrs. McKinley and a little flower basket. I know this whole book isn't fitting in my frame very well. I apologize for that. Queens, princesses. This page is kind of funny. There's a picture of a rat there. And this, I showed this to my 14-year-old son because you know how everybody's always photoshopping faces on animals. Look at that cat. Is that not like photoshopping from 1899? I mean, that cat is half human. No doubt about it. Kind of creepy. And then this charming little image. Does that say San Toy or Jan Toy? I don't know, but it's beautiful. And then she's beautiful, 1900, that says. Some beautiful pictures of Niagara Falls. Old advertisement added in here. This is a newspaper clipping. Can you imagine? This building was already so old in 1900 or whatever that they were thinking of tearing it down, but they decided to refurbish it. And then these, you can buy reproductions of these, and sometimes you can even buy them new. I don't know what they're called, but it looks like these were calling cards. These are signatures, and someone went through and glued these on top of each one of those. I don't know why, but still, if I scanned them and you printed them in really nice color, then they could be cut out. They're kind of embossed. So are these little dolls. She's loose. Some drawing. And then this kind of cracked me up. Well, it didn't crack me up. It's not funny. I just found it interesting. All of these are advertisements for the Imperial lawn mowing company. And apparently all of these well-known colleges had their lawns done with these machines. Well, people pushing these machines. And I kind of wondered if maybe the person who made this book was in the family, like this was their family business. They owned this. And I haven't done any research. I know I can. I just haven't done it yet to see who owned Imperial lawnmowers 100 years ago. This one, we're getting a little bit older. This is Monday, April 11th, 1909, I think. This swan here. And then this is the Unitarian Church in Bar Harbor, Maine. Beautiful baby pictures. She's stuck on this baby's face. But this is a beautiful cutout. Winter 1899. Fall 1899. This is beautiful. And then someone has gone through here and written rubber. I don't know. Who knows? And then this is the residence of Mr. H.W. Butterworth in Pelham, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So, I don't know if this was a young girl, like, choosing her dream houses. These are advertisements, actually. They're stain advertisements. So again, I'm not sure if it was just common to glue stuff like that down. Then there's this. I wondered what this was. Is this a sample of fabric? Is this a wallpaper sample? What were they doing here? I don't know. That is drawn and then glued on here. The Sunday School Advocate, 1904. Here's more of that stain. Mark Twain. Oh, and that's nutmeg. Sorry. After a long stay abroad, Mark Twain is coming home. Although he is 65 and his hair is almost white, he has recovered his health and vigor. The great humorist has not yet laid aside his pen and is still doing good work. That's 1900. Thank goodness, because I love Mark Twain. And then this is, I don't know what all this is. I haven't read this. It almost looks like Proverbs. A man can do no more than he can. A rich dress is not worth a straw to one who has a poor mind. Can't really argue with that. Some by wit get wealth, but none by wealth can purchase wit. And then there's this little piece of woven paper. I don't know what that would be from, a party or something. I don't know. But anyway, so this is something that I thought would be cool to scan. I mean, what about the cover of this? Wouldn't that be beautiful to put on the cover of a journal? Let me know if any of you have ever done anything like that before, or if you're interested in it at all. Now, I can quickly show you some of the ones that I consider to be failures that I also paid about, you know, $17 or so, 15 or 17 bucks. I probably paid another $17 each. So more than 17 bucks for this stack of books right here. So this is probably $30 for these. This one is cool, I admit. This one has a bunch, I believe that it was written by the artist here. So it does have a bunch of beautiful, there's some beautiful halftones, and then a lot of pen and ink drawings by the artist. Plus it just has all of these beautiful pictures of ballerinas in it. And so this is kind of cool. I would pay a few dollars to have this book. So this one I don't feel like was a fail. It's in rough shape, but the pages are still good. This one was kind of a fail. Not only is it completely falling apart, but the pages are a beautiful color. I mean, this is beautiful, but they're incredibly brittle, and there's no graphics at all in here. There was a photograph of a young boy. Where is that? That was just adorable. There it is. School Life, 1957 through 58. Pretty cute. So this is just, you know, for... The cover is cute, but the book itself is not all that useful. This one, I mean, who doesn't want Shakespeare's King Lear? You know, when you see one of Shakespeare's plays that is this big, that this is an annotated son of a gun, and it is. Look, here's the play, and here's the annotation. So, I was a high school English teacher for a long time, and not even I want to read this. I mean, seriously, this is a lot of talk about this play. And so the paper is in decent shape. The coolest thing about this book is that it's from the New York Public Library. And the original checkouts were in 1948, I believe. That was the oldest date I could find on it. So these things here are kind of cool. That's cool. And it's got a lot of patina on it. I mean, look at the grime. So that's pretty cool. A lot of scholars had to spend a lot of time on that book. This one, I mean, look at this cover and the title. Housekeeping in Old Virginia. I thought, oh, that's going to be a gem. And so I slapped my money down. I was the only one bidding, so it's not like I was in a contest with anyone. These were